But this representation needs to be seen in more than just TV and shows. We need to see deaf history in mainstream schools for hearing peers as well. Sign language, I believe, should be taught to both deaf and hearing kids, so nobody is signing impaired. And if more and more hearing people and deaf people learn ASL, then eventually there will be no gap communication between hearing people and deaf people. And growing up as a hearing person, I had never had any exposure to deaf history. I went to a good high school. I took several different AP courses for US history, for world history, all of that. But I was never taught anything about deaf history until I started taking specific classes in college. I never learned about the Milan Conference of 1880, Martha's Vineyard, even deaf president now. One of the most amazing examples of how deaf people can come together and make a change for the better. These are really important parts of history, but I was never taught any of these. Hearing people need to know more about deaf culture and about ASL. If we have more hearing people learning about these things, we can have a much more accepting of society that will no longer force us to exclude deaf people. It is so important that we add more deaf people and deaf experience, deaf voices into what we are teaching kids today.